Hello and welcome back to the channel. So I had just hit 100 subscribers and I'm very thankful for that. Honestly, I can't believe that I actually managed to get it this quick. I didn't expect to get 100 subscribers until probably around, I don't know, the end of the year or something. My videos normally don't do very well, especially before the Vital Bracelet came out. The Vital Bracelet really helped my channel, and that's why today I kind of want to do my review on it, because I haven't actually given a full review or what I thought on the device at all. I've only ever given a few hints and tips, but I don't ever talk about what aggravates me or what kind of annoys me with this device, because there are a couple of things, but not a whole lot. Not in comparison to like a lot of stuff I really enjoy. Some things are nitpicky or stuff that I'd like to see on the next device. So to start off, yeah, I do think the watch does a lot to help motivate people to exercise. I've seen a few people say in comments or in other videos, has helped them get into exercise or to improve their daily routines to fit exercise in. The other thing I really like is that the DIM cards they're nice and cheap. They do release them every 2 months. They have like a little set comes out, like you get 2 DIMs, and they're not that expensive. They're probably about, I think last time I paid probably about 14 quid, maybe 10 quid on shipping, something like that. Still, that's very cheap compared to what a normal VPET would cost. A normal VPET for me, again, I brought in shipping and everything, probably be about 80 quid. But yeah, I do appreciate they're keeping these nice and cheap. I wasn't a fan of the gacha ones, the tamer ones, just how they were released as a gacha. It seemed kind of off for me. I would have preferred if they released 4 of them as a set. If they're going to be limited, yeah, increase the price a little bit. If they're going to be like a limited sale kind of thing, if they wanted, I wouldn't have had too much of a problem with that. But the fact it was gacha, and some people might not, like, I know some people probably wouldn't remember Monodramon, seeing as he was only in one scene of Digimon Tamers, I think. So to have him on the DIM card, it really was kind of like, who is this guy? And if they got him and they didn't get Guilmon or Renamon or something, it was kind of like, what the hell is this? Also, the Terriermon was missing. It was kind of strange. So hopefully they do something else. I mean, they might do a line with Lopmon. They might do Terriermon. You know, 2 then might come out as a set, which would be cool because I do like those lines very much. The other thing that's really good is the app support. The app support is insane at the moment. I know it's only new, and they are actually just bringing out new stuff for it, like the battles and raids that we're going to get soon. But it is nice that they're actually constantly improving the app. Like, they changed the transfer system to be a lot more smoother. There was a lot of guesswork involved. Like, the screen didn't quite show like it does now of what you're looking for on your watch to kind of see what you were looking for when you were transferring, kind of thing. The watch itself actually isn't too expensive either. I mean, the watch is, I think I paid like maybe 70 quid for it, and then there was shipping on top of that, which for a fitness tracker really isn't too bad. I remember I got my Charge 2, my Fitbit Charge 2 a couple of years back. I think I paid like maybe 150 for that, and even then that was just a basic kind of a fitness tracker. I had a few little extra like exercise things, which is another thing I really wish that the device had, the VB. I wish I had some more exercises logged in there. Because at the moment it only has like a punch for a couple of seconds, run for a couple of seconds, sit up for a couple of seconds, squats for a couple of seconds, and that's kind of it. There's not a whole lot to it. Whereas I think if they had made a slightly more expensive device, I mean, I understand this is like their first time doing this, they're not sure how it's going to go, they want to test things out, but you never know with the second one. I would like to see them kind of take a few more risks, throw a few more little features in there, you know, more towards the fitness side of the watch. The other thing the watch has is colored sprites. They're also very detailed. They have little animations for depending on what way the Digimon's mood is, if they're training, if they're running, all of this different stuff, which is really nice. I really appreciate that. I would like to see a colored VPET, and seeing what they've done with this watch really shows that they can do a colored VPET. They've done it with Tamagotchi before, like I said in another video. Yes, I like the black and white dots in the other virtual pets, but it's nice to see the colored versions of them. Like when I got Omegamon, I was so happy with the way that thing looked, the amount of detail. You can see the eyes and stuff on the Wargreymmon's head, you can see like the Garurumon, you can see little spikes on his shoulder, to see everything, and it's just kind of nice, little stuff like that. And I would hope that they go forward and kind of do more little stuff like that on other virtual pets. Another thing with the watch that I didn't like, the actual physical Vital Bracelet itself, is the step counter is a little bit too sensitive for me. I find no matter what I do, even if it's not on my dominant wrist, like what happens is the step counter will still go up even though I'm not walking, which is kind of annoying. It's again nitpicking because you kind of want that for your vitality anyways, but on one hand, when you require less vitality and you're kind of not doing too much to improve or decrease vitality, it still picks up on it anyways, and that alters your vitality down the line because of all the steps you're taking that you aren't really taking. The heart tracker as well is very poor. The fact that the lowest is 65 is the lowest like heart rate you can have, when I know for a fact when I sit down mine's probably about 55, 54, something like that. That is also kind of annoying. Just that it's also not very accurate. I found sometimes I'm running, it's still at 65, or it might have just jumped up to like 70. Do you know? But it's just nitpicking. I would have preferred a little bit more accuracy from it. DIM cards as well, they're only like single use, so like you can only use your DIM cards like once per device. I think if your device fails or anything, you can send them to Bandai if you're in Japan, and they'll reset your DIMs or something like that. I remember hearing something about it, but I can't remember a whole lot about how that goes down. Hopefully I will not have to go down that route and just see how that works, but hopefully my DIM cards and my watch and all that keep working, so I can just work away with that. The strap on the watch is also very weak. That's, if you've seen, I had a little clip up there, like my son was playing with me one day, he grabbed my arm, the watch fell off, he fell down and he stepped on the watch, cracked the face in it. That bothers me kind of, how cheaply the watch's strap is. Now you can get some on, I've seen some people like forward me on links on Etsy and stuff like that. You can get like some custom ones that fans are kind of designing for it. But still, I think it's something Bandai really overlooked, and I hope they can kind of fix it with version 2 if they ever come out with one. The other thing is how easily the watch face just scratches. Like mine is littered with scratches, mostly because if I'm reaching under a pram or something like that, if I'm out with my kid, you know, out at the park or something with my family or anything, you're reaching under the pram to kind of get my drink or anything, I've often scratched the face of my watch just off the frame of the pram, or it's stupid things like that. Even like coming in the door, it's so bulky, it can actually just like, I've often just walked into a room or something and it's like, I know because it's so bulky, I accidentally like hit it off the side of a wall or a doorpost. The longer version of the strap, which this kind of, I don't know, it doesn't bother me because my wrists aren't that fucking big anyways, but I know for some people, like some people obviously are going to require a bigger wrist strap, and it's just a shame that they have to buy that separately if they need it. I know if I ever got like a fitness tracker, there was always like a larger strap, most of the time anyways, there was always a larger strap included in the box with the fitness tracker, and that just isn't the case with this one. Yes, it might raise the price a little bit more, but I think for convenience, I think it would be worth it. Again, with watch functionality as well, is the Digivolve time for me just could be better. I would prefer, like, it's good that they have like 16 hours or the 4 hours or whatever it takes for each stage to Digivolve. That's kind of cool, but it's only when you get to those other stages, you know, the higher up stages that require like 24 hours, but only like 12 hours are accounted for, so you take 2 days to Digivolve. I would prefer if the Digivolution time was taking sleep time into account. I think, yeah, some people might be a bit annoyed about that, but I think if you want to pause your Digimon's Digivolution time, you should be able to just like back it up into one of the capsules, put it on pause, or put it in backup on your watch just to kind of slow it down a bit if you can keep up. But kind of, for myself, I just feel like it doesn't need that. I mean, they've, even on the VPETs, they've got rid of that. I mean, it was in the 20th anniversary version, but it's not been in any newer ones. Another thing I don't mind too much about this is the VPET interaction. Some people have been complaining, I've seen this about, they wish there was more VPET interaction, like you could like clean them up, or you could feed them or help them when they're sick or injured or anything like that on the watch. I don't mind it too much. What I do think would be cool though is for that one Digimon you have left out of their capsule on the phone, if you could use them as a VPET and maybe get some bonuses off of that, I think that could have been a cool idea. Again, it's something they can implement. It's only just a little update is all they need to do, but yeah, I think that's something that would be kind of cool. I'm not too gone on if I'm out on a run and my Digimon screaming because they shit themselves or are a bit hungry and I have to stop my run just to try and feed them or clean them. So I think would take away in that aspect if it was on the watch, but I think, yeah, that could be something that would be cool on the app, like I was saying. So yeah, that's my review or my take on how good or bad the Digimon Vital Bracelet is. I would highly recommend it. I know I listed a lot of cons there, but again, a lot of them are me just nitpicking. I do think it's a very fun device. Yes, like I said, it could be a little bit better, but as it stands, it is still a fun device. The app functionality is still really good, and the fact they're still adding to it means that it could only get better. I really think that people that are interested in Digimon or interested in like getting into fitness, I think they should try it. I think they should get it, you know, and see if they can improve their exercise routines or anything like that, or even if they just want to have it just to fucking have it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and again, thanks for 100 subscribers. I really appreciate that. I just love the fact that people are watching the content I'm putting out. Like when I started, I was doing I don't know, I think it was a review of the Digimon version 20th, which I was very inconsistent with uploads the last couple of years, and starting this year I did say, it was like, fuck it, I want to give this YouTube thing a try. I want to kind of like show a little bit more about my Digimon collection, talks about the Digimon fans and stuff. So it says I'm going to try it. I really am enjoying it at the moment, and I'm really, like I said, appreciating that people want to watch the content, or people are actually wanting to talk to me about whatever like Digimon interests they have as well, and I can learn more about the fan base. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.